viewers, Gam TV is right here. Imagine IC is now relocated to the library, the bibliothèque, right here. Well, I just heard that there is a canoe from Ghana, all the way from the Fanti, right here inside this library. Viewers, the Dutch should say if it be nude. I don't know whether it's true or not. That's why Gam TV, we are following up. I'm going to go right inside there and find out if this is true. A canoe from Fante, Ghana, here in Amsterdam, inside the library. I imagine I see. Well, just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, because I know you are surprised, but I'm more surprised than you. Let's go inside and see if really they have our canoe from Ghana there. Wow, viewers, it's true. Look, a canoe from Ghana. Wow. And you see what is written on it? Abotare Infante, which means patience. Wow, that is beautiful. Please, you need to come and have a look. Just come inside the library here in Z.O's. Imagine IC, and you can have a view of this beautiful canoe. Look, if you haven't been to Ghana before, this is an opportunity for you. Just come and have a look. So beautiful, and it's real. I also just found out that they've created Ghana House inside this library. And here, I'm going to ask them why and why these symbols. Don't go away. I'm seeing some nice things from Ghana also here. You have to tell me what is all about Ghana House right here by Imagine IC in the library in Amsterdam Z.O. Stay Well, viewers, we have the privilege to have the director of Imagine IC right here with us. She has all the answers to tell us. Hello, you're welcome to Gam Television.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be here with you.
Yeah, I feel so honored and also proud to meet you and coming in here. Tell us a bit about yourself and why Imagine IC is doing all this.
Yes, well, my name is Marloes, and we've been here, Imagine IC, together with the Amsterdam Library in this house since 1 year now, almost exactly 1 year. And to celebrate this first anniversary of the house, we have decided to invite this Ghana Canoe from Ghana into the house. Given the fact that for almost a year now, we have had ever-broadening discussions about this canoe, and obviously in a house like ours, with Imagine IC as a museum and an archive present here, and together with the library, that's all you like to see happening, that people start talking about a subject, and the subject becomes bigger and bigger, and this has happened to the canoe. And it's all started with the project that we're right here in now, the Ghana at Home exhibition and collection. And this canoe was selected by the group of people who put together this exhibition and collection and invited into the exhibition, but at the time we couldn't do it because it was too big and it was still in the Tropen Museum. And we're very, very grateful that with the help of you people and the Tropen Museum and the library, we have been able to now finally admire the canoe in our house.
I feel so honored and thank you also. But why Ghana?
Well, Imagine IC is a place where we try and document the history and also the present of this part of Amsterdam. And we document daily life. And we have, in this Ghana at Home project, asked the question, how do you give form to home in your daily life in this part of town? For many people, home in this part of town still has to do with items from Ghana.
Okay.
How do you make a home in the Bijlmer if you are from Ghana? But not only people from Ghana invite Ghana into their homes. And actually the canoe hopefully will contribute to homemaking in this public home that Imagine IC and the library form together, both for Ghanaians and for people from outside Ghana living here, because now we live here together, and the canoe is not only part of the home of Ghanaians in this part of town, but of all of us.
Yes. And it's also a privilege for people who have not been to Ghana before to also come here and see the canoe
And
like this.
meet Ghana here.
And meet Ghana.
Yes.
And thinking of us, I want to make a home for us as the Ghanaian people. I'll say a very big thank you.
Thank you.
GAM TV decided to give to you, the director of Imagine IC, a present of the Kente cloth. This is a hand-woven cloth.
It's such a wonderful gesture
And
and so important.
I want to give this to you.
Thank you so much.
And let this reflect also in the Ghana house.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and I would very much, if you would really like to consider it, not only, or maybe not even first. Thank
I
you
want
very
to
much.
give this to you.
Thank you so much.
And let this reflect also in the Ghana house.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and I would very much, if you would really like to consider it, not only, or maybe not even first and foremost, as a present to me, but as a present to Imagine IC, and especially as an addition to this collection, Ghana at Home, to be presented and to be documented in our archives. Thank you.
And this for you.
Thank you very much. Wonderful.
I have here with me Akwesi, a real Ghanaian, and I want to have one or two words with him.
I'm born and raised in Amsterdam. I'm born on 6 March 1988, and I went to the OSB here in Bijlmer.
Born on 6 March.
6 March, yes.
Independence Day of Ghana.
Yes.
Great.
And I'm born and raised in Bijlmer in Osdorp, and then I went to Maastricht to study there, to the theater academy. And now I live in Amsterdam. I'm a record deal. I started a record company for music, and I own that. And I started a television production company, and I create television formats. And next to that, I'm a sidekick on the Wereldreis Door. That's a Dutch TV program, and I just like what I do. And I'm a proud Ghanaian at first. It's really important. So everywhere I go, I try to let people know that I'm a Ghanaian. And I always told myself that when you think about Akwasi, or how they say it in Dutch, Akwasi, you have to think about Ghana too.
Good.
And I know that people are thinking that now and knowing that now, so that's good. I'm here because I'm hosting an exhibition in the Imagine IC about, and it's called Ghana Thuis, Ghana Home, about how do you feel at home with your ancestry and with your heritage of Ghana, and how can you make sure that Ghana is in Amsterdam and not necessarily in West Africa? How can you make your environment feel like home?
Okay. What should we expect?
You can expect different views and perspectives. You can expect the young singer Amarty, who just won the grand prize in music. You can expect a new exhibition about a canoe, and that canoe was really a controversial subject because there were some museums who didn't really want to display it or portray it, and now we have it here. It's a canoe from way back, and it's really good to have it here. And I think that every Ghanaian should see it here. There's a possibility to see it, and it's here for like 10 years. So we really have to see it. Some white people didn't want to see it, and now we have to own it.
Own it.
Yes.
And I feel so proud that they want Ghanaians to feel at home.
Exactly.
What's a tree?
Okay,
chia, oh my man, almost share
Mama, my whole family. I love you, yes? Okay.
Okay. He's very busy, so I can't take his time. Thank you very much for talking to him. Yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.
Live before you invite you, have you said last year we interviewed me. I was asking my river. Motive so has attended the uncle for Baby. The Sam be about my name. You should be about as I say, Jane, a kitty. Instruments. It's a presentation of Hassan to tell me we are all friends. And also the Ghana Baha, or what fashion could be the Baha, and Membranes, Membranes, city.
Yeah, that's so what's Ghana?
One friends on your program. Same. Now, we can wait a second time on my program on my friend. Heritage. I'm in the next to Abba. The moment we are in the library for program now, more and until now. I can't make a change on here with you and say, and the only library had a very nice. And I got to open Ghana about the sick room, have pressing on my we must say, you should buy Pani in Nippa Pani, you my pie, you were handy. Or we are the young class on the Thomas are free. Into Bassa Ghana for my and I am move. I am for Doma Buani Mediano, and you come.
I'm so proud to have my own son, Amati. You know, when I just see him, it's like, yeah, I don't know what more to expect in life. God has been so great to honor us with such a talented and a wonderful son within the Ghanaian community. Amate, yes, welcome to GAM Television.
Thank you very much. Funny as
wow.
Yeah, we speak the language.
We speak the language. I mean, I heard you had a very big award recently. Can you tell us a bit about it?
I won the Grote Prize from Nederland. That is like a music competition. And I won for the prize in the category bands and electronics. So that is the category of artists and musicians that play with a live band. So
that is big.
It is big, it's especially big because I think I'm also the first person from the Belgium to win in that category. And with a live band and playing Afrobeats in the Netherlands is a big achievement as well for me, for myself, but also not only for myself, but also for the Ghanaian community.
And the Ghanaian community. Yeah. We are so proud of you.
Thank you very much, Mark.
And why are you here today?
Well, today I'm here to perform 2 songs and also talk about the canoe with Akwasi.
Okay.
In combination with the Imagine IC. And yeah, it's fun to be here today. And the first time was nice as well, but I think the second time, because now the canoe is actually here, so we are going to talk about it as well.
What do you think about bringing the canoe all the way here?
It's a good move. I would say, because now people can actually see the canoe, and also now they have experienced the real feeling about just to see how the canoes are in Ghana. This one is a smaller one, but the ones we have, like let's say the Badi side and the Jamestown side, those ones are the big ones. Yeah, where I come from. Those ones are the original big ones. And then when you see this here, then it brings you back home.
Well, what can I say? I'm Aretha Uncle. I'm 33 years old. I'm very artistic. I sing poetry. I do acting. Yes. And obviously from Ghanaian heritage.
You are a Ghanaian.
Yes.
Where does your parents come from?
Well, basically Kumasi.
Do you go much back home?
Last year was the last time around this. Yeah, that I saw Nana.
You were born here,
I was born.
but you love Ghana.
Yes.
What symbol did you choose in Ghana? What is so important to you when you talk about Ghana?
Sankofa.
Sankofa. Why Sankofa?
Because, like, I was born here and raised here, so it's different, obviously, from when you were born here or when you were born in Ghana. Every time when I go back, I have my own little Sankofa because I learn more about myself every time I go back. Yeah.
Can you really zoom today? For this is very important to her. Tell the Ghanaian youth who are looking at you right here why they should also go back to Sankofa, because Sankofa means back to your roots.
Well, the most important thing is you should never forget who you are. And what happened in the past or where you come from is part of who you are today. If you don't understand that, or if you don't know, there's always going to be a part missing. There's always going to be a blind spot somewhere, and you will try to identify with the things that are here, which you cannot really identify with because it's different.
I relate to it.
It's about relating. It's about and of course, it's about you should never forget who you are, because that's who you are. The people that worked hard for you to actually be here. You cannot forget where you come from.
Your approach to things, was it different after visiting back home?
Yes, most definitely. Even the way I looked at my own passport was different.
Okay.
especially when I went to Amina Castle, Fort Amina, and I visited that area, and I saw the Dutch streets, the Dutch street names, where the people here in Holland don't even talk about. I saw the Goudastraat. I was like, I was like, why didn't I learn that in school? Like, what's all about this and all the Dutch inscriptions, and when you go to Amina Castle, you go to the church and you see all those Dutch words that you never thought you would ever see in Ghana, and then you start to understand things and see things a bit different. Yeah, I will never forget that moment that I was looking at my passport and was like, oh, this is so ironic.
Mijn naam is Marloes en ik ben van Imagine I en ik moest net ontzettend oefenen op dat huis van Imagine I met de O. We hadden in het hele afgelopen jaar heb ik eerst gezegd dit splinternieuwe huis van Imagine I See met de OBA en later dit nieuwe huis van Imagine I See met de OBA. Maar vandaag is deze bijeenkomst ook een beetje omdat we de komende week precies 1 jaar open zijn in dit huis. Voor de mensen in deze buurt, in de stad. En dan komen hier ook mensen van buiten de stad en zelfs van buiten het land. Dus het nieuwe is eraf. En daar moet ik nu een beetje op gaan letten. En veel meer nog dan de vraag hoe nieuw dit nou eigenlijk is en hoe nieuw niet, is natuurlijk de vraag wat we dan eigenlijk in huis hebben. Wat hebben we in huis? En vanmiddag is dat in eerste instantie onszelf. Nadrukkelijk inclusief jullie allemaal. Dank jullie wel dat jullie vanmiddag voor dit huis gekozen hebben. Er is ontzettend veel te doen in de stad en ook in deze buurt. 50 jaar Bijlmer vieren we dit jaar. Fijn dat jullie hier zijn. En we hebben natuurlijk een kano. Hij is er. Hij is in huis. En dat is waar deze bijeenkomst in het bijzonder over gaat vanmiddag. En waarom is die kano bijzonder? Wij vinden hem heel bijzonder omdat we nu al bijna 3/4 jaar het gesprek over deze kano voeren. En dat gesprek eigenlijk steeds alleen maar groter en breder geworden is. En vanmiddag is daar ook weer een voorbeeld van. Die kano die is voor het eerst ter sprake gebracht in het project Ghana Thuis, waar een aantal van jullie ook bij betrokken waren en waarvan jullie het resultaat ook nog in de vorm van een tentoonstelling beneden kunnen bekijken. En dat project ging erover met welke ingrediënten mensen nou eigenlijk een thuis maken in deze buurt en in deze stad. En in het bijzonder ging Ghana Thuis erover welke ingrediënten er gaan.
Welkom in mijn living room. Welkom in Ghana Thuis. Dit is thuis, maar dit is ook een beetje Ghana. This is home, but this is a little bit of Ghana. I didn't see any lips moving, sir. My name is Akwazi and I'm a proud Ghanaian. But this is not about me, this is about our guests, this is about Ghana at home. And I'd like to ask you for some attention. Ik ga weer naar Nederlands. I'm going to do this in a transitional way from Dutch and English. But let's focus on Dutch. Oké. Mag ik een applaus voor de vrouw eigenlijk die ervoor heeft gezorgd dat de kano hier is? Applaus voor de man die onlangs is bekroond als winnaar van de grote prijs van Nederland. Maar hij is veel meer dan dat. Hij heeft zoveel dingen al op zijn kerststok staan. Zijn naam is Amar. Alexander. Alexander is een gitarist. Mag ik ook een applaus voor Alexander? Mag ik een applaus voor Leslie Heiker, psycholoog? Kom er lekker bij. Je zit zo afgezonderd alsof je hebt een beetje een Dr. Phil stoel. Alsof je straks ons allemaal gaat judgen. Niet nodig. Oké. En mag ik als laatste nog een applaus voor Arita Pam Ambon. Zitten, ik ga dit hier weghalen. Thanks. Zijn er mensen die objecten in huis hebben die denken van oké, door dit object voel ik me wat meer in Ghana? Ja, mevrouw?
De schilderijen die ik heb, door sowieso de aquaba, poster die wij dan bij iedere tante of iedere oom hangt, zeg maar. En gewoon wat je zelf natuurlijk bij het eten.
Ja.
Vooral het eten.
Wat voor eten? Noem nu.
Jollof?
Jollof?
There is no love.
Without
jollof.
Name objects in their home that make them feel more at home. Ja? Mevrouw?
Ik weet niet hoe je dat zegt, maar het is sappel.
Hey, ja, sappel. Het is een spons. Maar voor de mensen die dat niet kennen, niet weten hoe een sappel eruit ziet, for the people who don't really know how a sappel looks like, can you describe it?
Het lijkt op een net.
It looks like a net.
Yeah.
Like a fishing net.
Yeah.
But it's like a stronger texture.
Ja.
Just the scroll.
Om je lichaam te scrubben, ja, inderdaad.
Okay.
Ja. Ja.
Where do you buy
it? Dat is een Ghanese uit Ghana of op de markt bij de Ghanese toko.
And what type of color do you have?
Ik heb een roze.
Ja, dat is akkoord, dat is belangrijk. Maar goed, in het gesprek gaan we dus in op gevoelens. Het gaan naar thuisgevoel. Maar ook van Surinamers die bijvoorbeeld een roots in Ghana hebben of andere delen in Afrika. En zoals ik al eerder zei, hebben we gasten. We gaan echt een goed gesprek voeren, want dit is een beetje mijn woonkamer vanaf nu. En ik wil de mensen leren kennen, maar ik wil ook jullie leren kennen. I want to learn, I want to know who you guys are. I want to say this in German, but I can't speak German, so I'll just say it in Dutch. Or in Ghanaian, but my Ghanaian is not terrific, unfortunately. But me besimmen who you guys are. So I'm mixing my Ghanaian with English.
Full of my people struggling, full of my people struggling, full of my people struggling, full of my people struggling. See, this will be a time, this will be a time, this will be a time to remember. This will be a time, this will be a time, this will be a time to remember. This will be a time to remember. Said I don't want to go to the past, yeah, this will be a time to remember. Said I don't want to be in the last place, so make you fall away, make you fall away, so make you fall away. And I don't want to be in the last place, I will never let you go. Can you take it slow with me? And I want you to take control. Then you spice it up with me, cause you are desire. Your love is the thing I admire. You they make me sing like a choir. You are the heat, you're the sun, you're the fire. Say this will be a time to remember. Said I don't want to go to the past, yeah, this will be a time to remember. Said I don't want to be in the last place, so make you fall away, make you fall away, so make you fall away. And I don't want to be in the last place. You see me chilling with my man them, and you know we have no problem. No problem with you, you and your crew, Kingdom and YBG, who can fit stop them? Now everybody put your piece up. You call a Matty for the re-up. You tell them say we put the thing up. We need love, peace and some freedom. Say this will be a time to remember. Said I don't want to go to the past, yeah, this will be a time to remember. Said I don't want to be in the last place, so make you fall away, make you fall away, so make you fall away. And I don't want to be in the last place. Today, everything you see now. Today, everything you hear now. Today, anything you do now. Today, everything you see now. Today, everything you hear now. Today, anything you do now. Today. Follow my people struggling in Libya. They struggling, yeah.
When do you feel at home?
When do I feel at home? I think the warmth of my mom, de warmte van mijn moeder. Zodra ik binnenkom en er wordt muziek afgespeeld, voornamelijk high life, hip life.
Heel belangrijk.
Het is echt super belangrijk. Maar ik denk ook de manier hoe ik word ontvangen. Dus wanneer ik binnenkom en ik praat dan ook gewoon meteen Ghanese thuis. So when I get to my front door, I open the door. I respond. When my mom calls me, I respond in my mother language. So that's when I feel at home. Yeah.
Het zijn de kleine dingen. Er was een vrouw die zei de schilderijen die dan hangen, mijn schilderijen die dan in mijn huis hangen. Ook ik heb die spons, blauw.
Sappel, ja, blauw. Bordeaux rood. Als je het niet hebt, koop alsjeblieft een sapon. Je hebt een sapon nodig in life.
Weet
Je hebt het nodig. Ja. Maar ga door. Er is ook wel een beetje veel feedback. Dus, ja.
ook de clothes die ik heb hangen, soms die ik kan kiezen. In Ghana hebben heel veel dingen betekenissen. Zelfs kleurcombinatie kan een bepaalde betekenis hebben. Die kleine dingen heb ik ook in mijn huis.
Familie. Mensen om me heen, dat geeft me wel een thuisgevoel. Vooral het eten, ik hou heel erg veel van eten. Ja, ik heb niet echt een favoriete maaltijd, maar als ik eentje mag kiezen, is het toch wel fufu.
Fufu?
Ja.
Wat voor fufu?
Een combinatie met cassave en yam.
Oké.
Of met plantain en dan met granat soep en goat meat.
Heel specifiek. Wanneer komt je restaurant?
Weet ik niet. Misschien op een dag, je weet wel nooit.
Maar heb je dat ook, dat je je thuis voelt als je ergens binnenkomt en dan ga je eens huis en je doet alleen de deur open, de aroma.
Juist.
En wanneer je weggaat, je staat in de auto of je zit in de tram.
Ja, en daarom is het belangrijk dat je zo niet met je uitgaanskleding ook gewoon in de keuken zit of überhaupt in de woonkamer, want je gaat overal toe, zelfs de slaapkamers. Dus de deur gezet.
Leslie, hoe is het bij jou?
Thuisgevoel.
Oh ja, thuisgevoel is ook voor mijn familie, maar ook inderdaad het eten zijn een aantal dingen opgenoemd hoor. Maar ook de muziek, Surinaamse muziek, want mijn roots liggen in Afrika sowieso, maar mijn ouders zijn geboren in Suriname. De Surinaamse muziek ook, de taal, dat zijn dingen dat ik voel me wel thuis. En ook inderdaad het ontvangst door de mensen.
Dat is heel belangrijk natuurlijk, want dat zorgt ervoor dat je natuurlijk je feel at home.
Ja, precies.
Maar ik ben wel benieuwd, hè, wie van jullie hier allemaal is er wel eens in Ghana geweest? Mag ik een hand zien? Oké. Er is een reisbureau hier in de buurt. Je kan naar Ghana gaan. Je moet het echt zien. Zorg ervoor dat het op je bucketlist staat. Ghana moet je zien.
Ze willen niet door hun voornaam genoemd worden. Waardoor de reden zal zijn dat je auntie of uncle zal zeggen.
Ja.
Want dat vinden ze op een respectvolle level.
Dus
to approach them.
Voorbeeld bijvoorbeeld, ik had een Nederlandse vriend, Thomas, die noemde zijn moeder gewoon Ida en vader Hans.
Ja.
Ida en Hans, hé Ida, mag ik mijn zakgeld eerder?
Dat kan niet.
Je kan niet zeggen van, hé, ma, ik bedoel, Mary, can I get my allowance now? Dat mag niet.
Dat mag niet, maar ik heb dat ook met mijn kinderen, dat ze mij niet bij mijn naam of mijn voornaam mogen noemen.
En waarom is dat? Waarom?
Ik ben hun mattie niet, ik ben hun moeder. Ja. En dan nog wel met u. Ik vraag ze niet om dat te doen.
Dus nemen jullie dat mee? Nemen jullie die tradities en waarden mee naar je eigen kinderen?
Ja.
En hoe belangrijk is het om de Ghanese taal dan ook te leren voor je eigen kinderen?
Heel belangrijk.
Ja?
Ja.
Goed.
Super belangrijk.
And how important is it, because now we're in Amsterdam, there are lots of Ghanaians living in Amsterdam, and particularly in this area. How important is it that the Netherlands fits in taking the Ghanaian culture to the next level for the next generation?
Yeah, because here, you know, it's a different culture. You know, for example, if I take myself as an example, my husband is Dutch, and sometimes when my kids, they meet some Ghanaians, I say, this your tante is like, Varu? How are you related to it? You know? And I'm like, yeah, that's how I have to know. And they don't get it. Because maybe I did from home, let them know. And sometimes they just even don't want to do it because they think, why should I have to do that? You know? So we have to teach them that from home. And then, because here, I think even just in Amsterdam or here, we have more than 10,000 Ghanaians here.
Yes.
So we are here, but yeah, Netherlands culture is there, but we are so hold on to our tradition. So if we don't teach your kids, you take them out, even here in the Netherlands, and they are like, you are not a good mother, you didn't train them well. So we still need it here, not just back home. You know?
What would be the first step? If I just got my baby, I just turned a dad.
Yeah.
My daughter is 6 weeks now. But I really want to learn her Ghanaian. I really want to learn Chi proper. So I'm planning to take her to a Ghanaian school, for example.
Okay.
What is the first step that I need to do? Is it the church or is it the school?
I don't even think you need a church or the school. It's from home. The moment he's born, you have to speak into them. Kids pick it so quick.
Ik ga voor jullie vandaag het volkslied van Ghana zingen. Sommige mensen hebben een blaadje bij zich. Ik wil wel aangeven dat we wel samen het eerste couplet gaan zingen. En deze is niet zingen is niet great and strong. And help us to resist oppression with all our will and might forevermore.
Hip, hip, hip.
Als het goed is, hebben jullie niet dit gekregen allemaal. Vul het in en geef ook je motivatie weer. En dank jullie wel. Tot de volgende keer bij Ghana thuis. Dankjewel Imagine IC, dankjewel Troop Museum en vooral dankjewel publiek.
Tejaga for ya boy and who super papa be represent Ghana. Am I here? Am I going to Medina when say?
Beniji ho pa in fact ba me ba na soon be say adena agye nsem
na na him ya so e
ana fo amohwe na adwumadi Gam TV adawroma se niema nyina ekoso a mo ntini nyina gamfo yan ne yekofa ba TV ni so ana mo hwe na show hwe Canoe wodi fimfante medem fante kepkos gwai ana wodi ya bepue kurom hayi enti Ghana fo ya de pa me kai say imagination fo enam me nua Veronica so me ko di first e wa aduanu am me so Ghana fo anim the whole Europe enti Veronica wa yade na mo bompa ya mo mobi ma no
aja fojo yes no by then I was sua pa with
oh my mommy trust me it's beyond my understanding just say me hope ya chakasa me also me call you swatch now all of a sudden mother be who said okay and what there you just say yeah any demo ahwefo gamfo please na se nyakopo ada Roma ebi ati ekwan a ye fa so a ye du takrade a ye di bepia esutuko na kenu amatika no nukura no ni mu ade pro na nyakopo ada Roma gamfo se de sitie bia kanu ana si ko obi ati me de baba library Amsterdam sport u be di dwakra na utwa mo a efro no ye fie se wa behwe na di kola no ba be kiro mo nchi na uka history na no mati ase no mo hu se di ade no esitie.
Hello, this is Gam Television. What's your name? Okay, and I saw you win something. I mean, what's your position here at the library?
I'm the children director of all the libraries.
All the libraries here in Amsterdam, the whole libraries, you are the children director. How does that happen?
Ik moest een sollicitatievideo maken en opsturen en heb ik dat gedaan en ben ik gekozen en daarna moest ik op sollicitatiegesprek.
Wow! And wanneer was this? Ja, wanneer heb jij de rhetoric geworden?
Ergens in december.
In december?
Ja.
5
december.
5 december, Interclass. Wow! Kijk, well, adofo amoshe ye wo ye hini? Wo ye Ghana ni ba. O ma me ne ho?
Cecilia.
Ina papa e?
Elvis.
O ko asore we?
Ja. SD.
SD. Yo. Adolfo Amoshe Yembe. Also all the libraries in Amsterdam. Only the children's director. Oh, ye Ghana ni ba. The mommy a Ghana ni, the papa a Ghana ni, or see or SD. What to make a tree? Can be big catch, oh, mammy, no papa, no more show.
Ghana TV, my class director, library.
Wow. Stephanie, how did this happen?
Okay, well, I was asked to participate in a project, and they would like to involve the youth to select the objects that will come in the museum. So there was a list with so many objects from Ghana. You name it, it's the Awari game, we already know, the cloth, the school. So there was a long list with so many objects, and I saw the canoe, and I was like, yes, this is relevant for me. This yes, this is very, it comes very close to me. It brings so many thoughts and feelings. And that's why I chose this object.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who is Stephanie as a person? Yeah.
Well, my name is Stephanie, as you already know. I'm born and raised in Amsterdam. To be precise, I live in West. And though I was born here, I really feel that I'm a Ghanaian because I was really brought in a way that the culture and traditions, I can say I know them. And I also would like to, practice them.
We are back here at the Ghana house, and I have my son here, who's also one of the people who were chosen to also present what is so important to them. Bennett, you are welcome to Ghana Television. I see you were part of this video also. Can you tell me about it? How did you get involved, and what did you choose as being so important to you when we talk about Ghana?
The reason why I've been chosen to participate for this project is because I'm a youngster who's Ghanaian himself, but I live in the Netherlands, and I've been born in this country. And because the person who realized this project, he asked me to participate because I am from a generation who has the Ghanaian roots, but is not from Ghana originally. So, and the artifact that I'm displaying in this video is a necklace with an emblem that holds Jinyami. And I like the Adinkra symbols a lot because it tells me a lot of my culture and where it comes from, because each symbol has a story, and also some people have Adinkra symbols for their character, like you can recognize them for it. And Jinyami, for me, it has a special connotation because it's not only just, it gives me like, I don't need to accept different kinds of faiths as well, because when I see a faith or I hear a religion that has some wisdom in it, I can take it because it all comes from God, because He's the source from all faiths and religion.
My name is Jules Rijssen. En ik werk bij Imagine IC. En ik hou me bezig met het organiseren van verzamelbijeenkomsten, waarbij we mensen vragen om hun verhaal en hun herinnering met ons te delen.
Okay.
Dat is wat ik doe. Ik doe veel meer, maar dat is een van de dingen die ik doe bij Imagine IC. Ja, correct.
I see Ghana House. Why Ghana House?
Oké, Ghana Thuis is begonnen vorig jaar 6 maart. 6 maart, toen was Ghana 60 jaar onafhankelijkheid van Ghana. En we 6 jaar onafhankelijkheid van Ghana hebben we dus als het ware het uitgangspunt aangenomen om een tentoonstelling te maken samen met het Tropenmuseum over Ghana, over de beleving van Ghanese erfgoed, hoe Ghanese in Nederland, breed Amsterdam. In het bijzonder kun je zeggen, de meeste Ghanese wonen in Amsterdam, als ik me niet vergis, en goed in Amsterdam Z.O. wat voor hen van belang is als we praten over Ghana. Als we over Ghana praten, Ghana thuis in Ghana, maar ook hier, als je hier woont, wat voor jou van belang is. En wij vonden dat is een goede aangelegenheid om met Ghanese te praten over wat voor hen van belang is. Welke Ghanese cultuur om te delen is voor hen van belang en hoe beleven ze dat. Dat is de achtergrond van deze tentoonstelling. On this list, different kinds of objects, and we had asked them, can you make a top 3 of objects that speaks to you, that you find interesting? And another thing what we are doing as well is, because when you put together an exhibition, when you make an exhibition, you need two kinds of sources. One source is your brain or your heart, your memories, your stories, your emotions. And the other thing as well is that we always ask our participants to bring something along that they value and that tells for them an important story about, in this case, Ghana, how they feel at home. What we hope and what I desire is that this canoe can invite people to communicate about stories they've heard from the elders, stories they can share with each other, and stories you can spread towards other people.
How long is the canoe going to be here?
10 years.
Oh, it's going to hang up there for 10 years?
For 10 years. So we have the time.
Okay.
We have the time to come here and to share your stories with your relatives or with other people who are quite interested into the Dini culture and want to know more. And what we also have as a part of the exhibition is this bookshelf. It's more like a bookcase where we have put some books. We've put some books that you can find in this library that deals with Ghana. Like here on this top shelf, you'll see some books on Ghana, some from Mali, in Africa in general, and Nigeria. So we have a collection of African books. So if you pay a visit to the library and you want to see the exhibition, you can as well take a seat in one of the chairs and you can take one of the books and you can read about Ghana or about another African countries.
So now here in the bibliothèque, you have the Ghana house, you have the shelf for the African books, you also have the canoe up there that we can visit. Thank you very much, Joe.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you for the
anytime,
occasion.
Yeah, don't hesitate to invite Ghana
I will
TV.
do. I will
and
do
then
that.
we can have a joint together.
Yes.
And let the Ghana community know what you are doing.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.